Of the President of the Republic of Cameroon, His Excellency Paul Biya.
Catholic Christians from all over the Northwest region murmur as in disagreement after the Apostolic Nuncio to Cameroon introduces Fayengo Francis as representative of Paul Biya, the President of the Republic of Cameroon. Curiously, this reaction comes from a region in which Paul Biya largely won the elections, according to Ilekam. The viral video in which the entire church murmurs has met several reactions from priests, religious and Catholic Christians. One of those reactions is that of the Jesuit priest, Father Ludovic Lado, who says the murmuring church proves clearly that a greater part of Anglophones, especially in the Northwest, don't believe Paul Biya is the elected president of the country.
Vous savez, les anglophones ne jonglent pas. C'est du jamais vu. Mais encore une fois, c'est très révélateur. Le message est clair.
And hopes the bishops present in Bamenda explained better the worries of the people to the nuncio, who in turn should transmit the message to the appropriate quarters.
J'espère que le nonce a compris le message et que les évêques aussi ont compris le message. Il était très clair.
Another significant reaction is that of Reverend Father Dr. Joseph Awo, a Catholic priest of the Diocese of Brea. The outspoken prelate insists on Vox Populi, Vox Dei, a Latin phrase for the voice of the people, is the voice of God. Thus, the suffering people must be listened to, just like Jesus was close and listened to his flock. Another post-election cry of distress is that of
even in the house of God, Cameroonians are angry. That was in Bamenda, when the Apostolic Nuncio to Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea visited Bamenda. He mentioned the name of President Paul Biya, and all the whole congregation murmur, grumble in anger in the house of God. And President Paul Biya is still sitting as the president of Cameroon, trying and putting everything together in order to continue for another 7 years, when all Cameroonians automatically, openly say no to President Paul Biya. This happened in Bamenda, and Bamenda, President Paul Biya won with at least 90-something% in the northwest region of Cameroon. And these very people are the one grumbling, and these are the very people that President Paul Biya is saying they voted for him. This is Cameroon. It is so painful that it is obvious. The Apostolic Nuncio went there. He was surprised as you saw in that video. And then I believe it is a channel for him now to channel this whole issue to the Pope. Because the Pope, they have a lot of influence here on earth, especially in Cameroon, where 80% of the population are Catholic Christian. Of Christian are Catholic Christian. Cameroonians are angry, and they are not respecting any organization, any denomination, any gathering, whether it is for God. Whenever the name President Paul Biya is mentioned, they will first of all keep spirituality away. They will first of all keep everything away and show their anger. And this is the person that will coordinate their life for another 7 years. For another 7 years. If people can openly, in the presence of God, listening to the word of God, receiving one of the top hierarchy within their own denomination, the Catholic Church. And then when he mentioned the name President Paul Biya, Christian forgot about who was standing there and murmur, grumble in anger. And yet, people are taking it as if it is nothing. International community that we hope will stand behind Issa Chiruma Bakari, in which the representative in Cameroon sent them the report, the actual report. But they refused to, because of what they are benefiting, because of the incapacity of President Paul Biya. God is seeing us, and there is no way Cameroonian can stand up. We stood up, and how many were killed? You cannot count, because the government cannot give you the figure. Some people were killed and immediately taken away. In Yaoundé, now they are saying that there are more than 150 bodies in the mortuaries that they don't know, they cannot identify. Why were they killed? Douala have not opened their own. On that day, they were talking about 4 or 5 persons. Minister Atangaji came and said only in Douala alone, 13. If the government is talking about 13, know that the number have to be multiplied by either 4 or 5. And people remain quiet.